128 of the Out of Court podcast on your boy Trez with me today, J Ferg.
Yo.
What's up, bro, man? How you doing, man?
Decent. It's going pretty decent. Nothing too crazy. About yourself?
All right, man. All right. Just came back late. You know, had to go to dentist appointment, and you know that took medicine time. That took forever. I gotta go back at the end of the month. You know, clean some shit up. You know what I'm saying, and you know, get the teeth right, man. You know.
Yeah.
You know, anybody, you know, you got your benefits for your work and all that. You know, get your teeth clean, man.
Yeah.
Gotta have your mouth. Yeah, they talking about my damn wisdom tooth. They showed my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they talking about my shit might come in, but I don't know.
That gas, man.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I'll ask her at the end of the month and see what's up. But she said it's still soon though. But yeah, you can see the shit like coming in, which I feel like my teeth. It feels straight, but I don't know. No, I don't know. But
if that were to happen, just let me know.
What do you mean?
When you're going, cause I gotta see you off that goddamn loopy gas, man.
Oh, no, I ain't saying that. That'll probably take a while.
That's fine. Whenever that happens, let me know. I gotta see you off that loopy gas. This motherfucker might be talking about some of everything, yo. Whatever been going on, whatever you want to do, whatever you've been thinking about, that shit might just pop up in the top of your head. You might just blurt that shit out. You might say something about balloons and ponies or something, man. Some crazy shit.
Nah, I'm gonna be chill, bro. I ain't gonna be on no shit like that.
Ain't no telling, man.
Ain't gonna be on no dumb shit like that.
I'm like, yo, mom, what the fuck?
First of all, my mom would not be. First of all, my mother would not be there. First of all,
yo, you might say some shit. Oh my gosh.
Nah, they ain't saying nothing,
bruh. Nah. That gas done turned a lie out of some people, man.
I mean,
whatever you've been wanting to say, it might just blurt out.
Yeah, I got you though, but nah,
man,
it'd be alright.
Just let me know.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Before we get started with the wild card, I do want to announce that and make sure like when you put this in one of the clips, the first episode after the Super Bowl, it will be a name change, and it's going to be called the Full Court Blitz Podcast. I will keep saying it until it happens. We'll still have the same picture, just a different name. It'll probably say, I don't know if I want to say the Full Court Blitz or probably just Full Court Blitz Podcast. Sounds better probably. But just like I say, you know, where I see like our, you know, when YouTube pops up or however y'all listening or watching it, that's what it's going to be. So like I said, once again, it's going to be Full Court Blitz Podcast.
Full Court Blitz, man.
You know, shout out to Fountain of Life for allowing us to use the Out of Court Podcast as the name. I don't know, we might changing the name again, you know what I'm saying, but we just had to kind of like get that name out of there and kind of go with something else.
Yep. Growth, man. You
know, just kind of growing and see what fits. But we asked a few people and our peers, and you know, they definitely said that name sticks out. So yeah, man, we're gonna go with that. So like I said, the first episode after the Super Bowl, it will be Full Court Blitz Podcast. So yeah, man, it's just I don't know why I want to do it after the Super Bowl. I figure it's a fresh start, you know. So
it's leading us into second half not second half, but back end of the NBA season too.
No, it'd be second half. 'Cause I think that will be. I think that week after the Super Bowl, I think it will lead up to the All-Star Weekend, if I ain't mistaken. So yeah, if I ain't mistaken. I think it leads up to it. So yeah, and sports and all of that. Yeah, be picking up and all that. So, but yeah, you know, once again, like I said, you know, I'll keep reminding y'all so there won't be no confusion.
Yep.
You know, Full Court Blitz podcast is what this podcast is going to be after the Super Bowl. So,
no confusion.
No confusion. All right, man. So let's get straight into it. Wild card, super wild card weekend, 2025. Some interesting stuff going on, bro. You know, had some. We had a few blowouts. You know, I think we had actually mostly blowouts, and we had one
mostly one blowout.
Well, I mean, if it's 10 or more, it's a blowout pretty much. But
I only seen two for sure.
It was the way it went. But and only one close game. We're gonna do this in the way the games were played. So starting off with Saturday with the first game, Chargers versus Texans, 32 to 12. You know, right off the gate, man. You know, Chargers first. You know, on their first possession, man, they go down the field. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they get the field goal. Looks like they get some momentum going. Looks like you know, it's gonna be a good game for them offensively. The way they were, you know, going down the field, and that was a 10-play drive for 57 yards. Like I said, ended up in a field goal. You know, obviously you want that going to touchdown. And then you know, in the Texans' first possession on their first play, you know, it was a fumble. You know, and you know, when you're like that close on the opponent side, you know, you want to get a touchdown, but right. You know, the Chargers end up getting another field goal. They go up 6-0 in the first quarter, and then basically after that, man, after that it was punt. You know, it was 4 straight punts. Stroud threw an interception. Herb threw an interception. That was he went across his body to Quentin Johnston. Which, dude, I'm gonna say this right now.
I know where you're going.
I
agree.
For one, Justin Herbert, do not throw the ball across your body. Don't do that, and especially across the other side of the field. And number 2, and don't do it throwing it to Quentin Johnston, man. No, bro, just don't, bro. That motherfucker is sorry. It's sorry for all my peoples. Don't mean to cuss, but he is the dude is trash, bro. Like, just stop throwing the ball to him. He has no confidence in himself of catching a football. No confidence, like none. So after back-to-back interceptions, it went punt. Basically, you know, pretty much after that. You know, the Texans kind of scored 10 points in the second quarter. You know, and you know, from there it was 22 points scored for the Texans in the second half to 6 points in the second half for the Chargers. Not a good game at all for Justin Herbert, who threw 4 interceptions. He threw 3 of his interceptions in the second half. 1 resulted in the pick 6. When that pick 6, one of them was I think it was thrown over. Another one was tipped in Will Dinsley hands. And then, you know, like I said, the first one, you know, he cross body it to you know, Quentin Johnston. I think the only good thing they had going was Lad McConkey, who had 9 catches for 197 yards and a touchdown. But it was weird the way he got that, because that his touchdown, Herbert got sacked. I think he was inside of their own 5 or 10 or whatever like that. He threw the ball to Lad and he took it to the crib. And then after that, you know, you know, it was about to be like a 9-point lead or 8, whatever. They'll be able to cut it, you know, into like a 1-possession game. And then the PAT gets blocked, and Houston returns it for 2 points. And I guess the kicker forgot. It's you can actually return that for points actually. But CJ Stroud had a all right game. I'm not gonna say it was a good game for him. But I mean, he did go for 22 for 33, 282 yards, a touchdown, interception. He did get sacked 3 times. Joe Mixon, I think he probably had one of the hardest 100-yard games he probably had this year. Had 25 carries for 106 yards. Nico Collins had a good game, 7 catches for 122 yards and a touchdown. Their defense, like I said, had 4 turnovers and 4 sacks, which is pretty good. And one last thing on the Chargers, man, before you take off. Another postseason for Greg Roman to where he went basically pass heavy instead of basically balanced, because we all know what the fuck he did last year with the Ravens against the Chiefs, where he went pass heavy and not running the ball when he was supposed to. I mean, they ran the ball 18 times and threw the ball 32 times, but Justin Herbert went 14 for 32. Make that shit make sense, bro. There's no efficiency at all. All year, you were good running the ball, but now you don't want to run the ball. Now you want to pass, and now you're not executing the plays. And some of this shit is on Justin Herbert, bro. I'm not gonna sit and blame him on the OC, but the OC got to make better play calls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they were out of the fucking game. At half you were down 4 points, but then like all I know you was down. Then at the end of the third quarter, you was losing 20-6. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a game at that point, know. But Justin Herbert didn't have a good game. He's 0-2 in the playoffs now. And now he's going to take a lot of criticism now.
Yeah.
A lot of people had him in their top 5, top 10. And now with this poor performance, and especially throwing 4 interceptions. Yeah, I think a lot of people is not going to put him in their top 10 quarterback list, which I think he still is a top 10 quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just, it was just poor play all the way around. I do think that Greg Roman should be gone, and you find another OC. You do need to find another weapon for Justin, instead of him just throwing the ball to Ladd. They do have 14 fucking targets, bro, and 9 catches. You know what I'm saying? They might need to find maybe another running back, or just keep attacking running the football. But just overall, nobody really expected the Chargers to be here where they at, but right. They were here. It was high expectations because also Jim Harbaugh, a huge turnaround from what they were from last year to this year. But still, man, you still want to play good football when you're in the playoffs. So, what's your thoughts on this game, man?
Trash. If I had to put it into one word, just trash. Receiving core. You got one good receiver. It's looking like Roscoe Jenkins out there, man. It's team of him. Ladd. Link is just team of him. Like, he's the only guy out there.
Yeah.
Running game. Non-existent. You only get 50 fucking yards. Let alone you get a negative 3-yard rush, which results in a fumble. Trash. Gus Edwards 7 for 22. J.K. Dobbins 9 for 26. Personally, I can say that I understand why he didn't run it, because it wasn't working. But at that point, you can't overload that motherfucker Justin Herbert, man. It's history behind that shit. That's why they weren't good for the longest time, because they had to force it through him. And this year he actually made something look a little different. So I feel like y'all just had to craft something, even though y'all were kind of overloaded, man. It was just defensively, Houston was on that, to be honest. Y'all just couldn't compare, in my opinion. You had gotten sacked 4 times for a negative of 31 yards. That's a lot, bro. Mind you, that's about 7.5 per. So you're going backwards that much. At that point, you kind of have to pass too to gain that back. But you see how that went. The only bright spot, like you said, Ladd, 9 for 197 and a tub with that 86-yard touchdown. He had 14 targets, man. 14 out of 32, with Quentin Johnston getting 5
with no catches.
No fucking catches.
With
Trash.
3 drops.
Trash. You got Will Dissly with 5 and DJ Chark with 4. He only has 1 catch. Will Dissly had 2 catches out of 5 targets. Would Josh Palmer, if he was healthy, have helped at this point?
No.
I don't know. Would there be an excuse for y'all to get out of this? I don't think so. I did expect y'all to win, though. I mean, I didn't know that y'all were gonna play this just terrible. It just looked like y'all. It looked like y'all just weren't supposed to be there. To be honest with you,
Palmer could have helped a little bit more.
He would have helped,
yeah.
But it wouldn't have like changed the game from 32-12 to like a 32-30 or nothing. You know, it wouldn't have been like that type of help. But he would have made a difference.
Yeah.
You know, but the defense, they started out hot. You know. I even say the first 2 quarters, they were good. They were doing real good.
And in the second quarter.
And then they hit that second half. It was fucking over with.
Mm-hmm.
And really, all of it wasn't on the defense either. Cause I mean, Jay Herb with them fucking picks, bro. That shit killed him. Giving the other team more.
He only had 1 pick in the first half.
Yeah, but then going into that second half, that's where he fucked up. So he put more pressure on the defense, and with that, you got your defense on the field way more than what they really supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that just put a lot of pressure on them. You get CJ at that point. I think he just got comfortable, man. That second half.
Yeah, that dude Justin went 8 for 20, 110 yards in the first half.
See, at that point, 8 for 20, you kind of you halfway fucking with it. Like, all right, now we need to throw something else out there, a little bit of like an audible. But after that, what was it, 6 for 14 in the second half? So yeah, that's tough.
Hey man,
that's tough. That is tough. He had a QBR of 13. That's fucking crazy. And a quarterback passing rating of 40.9
out of 100.
Yeah. I believe so. I think your QBR can go higher than that. I don't know about the pass rating. Double check.
It's one of them.
Yeah, that shit was just terrible. I don't know what they need to do, but it's something, and it's something expeditiously. That shit was complete ass. Left me shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was shocked. I was like, I know they ain't finna get their ass spanked like this. And I don't think many people expected Houston to win. No. You couldn't turn them down like that. Like, they complete trash, but you ain't know they was gonna put belt to ass like that.
Yo, shit. Rex Ryan saying it was a bye week for the fucking for the Chargers. I'm like, damn, bro, you ain't go that damn deep with it.
He right though. He's right.
Yeah,
but
QBR is out of 100.
Yeah, but at that point, you know, I feel like with Joe Mixon, man, that motherfucker's a dog, bro. His addition to the team helps out CJ so fucking much, bro. Like, this dude takes off so much pressure. So now your defense is kind of put in an awkward position. You got to defend this motherfucker who can throw damn near any spot on the field. Then you got to deal with this motherfucking bulldozer out the backfield, bro. He can literally fuck you up with a play action that'll just throw your whole defense off. So at that point, they just got overloaded, bro. It really started with the offense for me. So that's really where they got to get shit down packed at.
Do you give more credit to the offense or to the defense for the Texans?
That's a good question. I must say I give it to the defense for forcing those 4 picks. So, but offense, they not a slouch either. But defense did score too. Defense scored also. So yeah, they did some of the offense's job with helping with the points. So I give it to the defense. Offense did their job too though. But I'll give more credit to the defense for holding it down.
That's crazy because last week I did say it's a possibility. They can look like CJ Stroud can look like his old self. Mm-hmm. Look what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm. He dang near. He went just 22 out of 33, 282 yards, touchdown in the pit. He got sacked 3 times though, but only for a negative, that's 21.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, shout out to those guys. You had Joe Mixon 25 for 106. He had a rushing touchdown. So, yeah, that's a good addition.
Yep. All right, girl, moving along to the later the night. I ain't gonna tell you, I fell asleep to that game too, bro. That shit was so fucking boring, bro. But I figured something was gonna pop off. Let's go on to the Saturday night game. Steelers versus Ravens, 28-14. Ravens took a 21-0 lead in the first half. Going to the half, they had 299. Hold on, am I reading it? I gotta make sure I'm reading what I'm saying. All right, Ravens had 299 yards total in the first half, 120 passing and 179 rushing. Steelers only had 2 first downs, 59 yards total, 35 yards passing, 24 rushing. Darren Henry had 12 carries for 123 yards and a touchdown, and Russell Wilson went 6 for 12 for 35 yards. After that, it was pretty much really won't shit. Baltimore scored a touchdown and Ravens scored. Steelers try to make something happen in the third quarter, but it don't want real shit going on. It was a good performance for the team. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes almost ran. All right, you know what? I said that shit totally wrong. I said that shit totally wrong. I'm right. Yeah, fuck it, I'm right the first time. Anyways, they ran for almost 300 yards, bro.
Matter of fact, they did.
No, 299. That was a yard short.
What?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yep, it was a yard short.
Ain't that a bitch? So if you round it up though, it's 1.
Yeah, no.
But 299.
Yeah, it's 299. Ain't no 3 in there, my boy. But yeah, man. Basically, man. Yeah, they damn near almost ran for 300 yards, bro. 186 from Derek. 81 from Jackson. On 50 carries. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I thought it would be like a close game since it was a divisional game. I was the 3rd time in the last 5 weeks that they played each other. I think Baltimore was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's get this. Just go ahead and let's go ahead and beat them, and let's get ready for next week. Stop playing around with these motherfuckers, and so on and so forth. And still just wasn't ready to play, man. And they got a lot of questions. They got a lot of question marks, bro. Especially on the offense. And on a crazy stat too, man, I think I wanna say TJ Watt has 127 consecutive snaps that he hasn't recorded any stat. If you get when you follow along what I'm saying.
Stat or sack?
Stat.
The fuck?
As in no sacks,
no tackles,
no tackles, no half tackles, no assists.
Damn.
No pressure, none of that.
That's actually crazy for a guy of his caliber. That's more than just crazy. It's like, wow. See that shit like that'll make you think. Damn, was he in Space Jam or something? I don't know.
First of all, what the fuck is his name, man?
Was he
Ain't
one
on
of
the
the
roster.
superstars that they took the skills from?
I know I ain't tripping. His name not even on the damn roster. Hey, bro, it's so bad. His name not even on the damn roster for the damn postseason.
Wow.
Cause he ain't do shit. So TJ Watt, defense. Where you at? So
that shit is crazy.
He had 11.5 sacks this year. Let's see,
11.5. Okay.
So you had to go back. That's a lot of snaps though, but yeah, it's basically 2 games though. Cause it's a lot of games, but yeah, since the Cincinnati game, yeah, he hasn't done shit.
What the hell?
Yep. And then same game as y'all. When he played y'all, he didn't have no stats in that game. Oh wait, down the line, he had a pass deflection. That's something.
It counts.
It counts.
I mean, no sacks.
127 snaps, consecutive snaps, with no statistical stat. Back-to-back games, nothing.
Nothing is crazy. They must. Hey man, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, but what I was saying is to go back. A lot of question marks on offense. You know, what they're going to do with, in the quarterback situation. They got to find out what their identity is going to be. And they got something going with Pickens, but Pickens got to mature, bro.
Yeah.
In his head and not be a diva and not be one of those, like Deontay Johnsons and ABs, you know what I'm saying? So, and then now they talking about, Mike Tomlin should leave or they should get rid of Mike Tomlin because, he hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. We really don't have much really to say anything about the Ravens prior to later on when we got time to talk about their matchup with the Bills, but like I said, man, they just came out there on a home and want to take care of business. But what's your thoughts on this game, man?
I didn't watch it live, but I did, try to do a little catching up on the game. That running back situation, right, for Steelers. You got to figure out what the fuck you gonna do. Because, mind you, Najee Harris is a big-ass motherfucker. How the fuck y'all only gonna use this man 6 carries and he gets 17 yards? I would at least try to use him a little more. Try to. I ain't gonna say that it would have worked, but at least you could have said that you attempted to. Then you use Warren for 2 carries, 6 yards, right? I don't get that. I don't. Even if you're playing catch up, to not feed your running backs to at least get small yardage here and there, that just blows me.
Oh, they're small yards, all right. 2.6 average.
Bullshit.
The longest it was 5 yards for him.
It's fucking crazy. But I mean, I can honestly say Najee is gonna be gone. They need to get rid of Najee, man. He's just not that guy. He's had a good season, decent season. He got his 1,000, but It's just not. He's just not the guy, man. They need to go in the draft or go through free agency. Whatever they plan to do, they got to do something. They need a second option, bro. I would keep Jaylen Warren, to be honest with you, because at least, I mean, I just like Jaylen Warren a little bit. He's a little bit quicker. I really fuck with him. He's a lot quicker than Najee. Najee's kind of like a big, I ain't gonna say a soft runner, but he's not really as powerful as he should be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he's not a small guy. He's not a small guy, so he kind of runs kind of soft. My guy is 6'1", 232 pounds, bro. That should be a fucking bulldozer.
A unit.
Yeah, that's a fucking unit. But he doesn't run like it. So
yeah, that's and that's why was it last week or week before last when he was like, oh yeah, he cracked 1,000. He did, and he done it every year. You know what I'm saying, in his career, but he barely, like, besides his rookie year, you know, he's like barely cracking over, but he's getting like no soft as 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying, and it's like he doesn't have any impact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and
that's facts.
And it's like you're not reliable, you know, and and that's why nobody really considers you as one of the best running backs in there. You know what I'm saying, and I'm hoping that you're not asking for a big payday because,
God forbid.
Because no,
you're gonna be going out sad, homeboy.
I mean, you get a payday, but
it ain't gonna be like that.
It ain't gonna be nothing big. I mean, if you think 4 consecutive 1,000 yards or something, but you made no impact, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't won anything because of you, not like a Saquon or Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying?
Not even Jonathan Taylor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not like Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? You're not even on that level.
Is he on Tony Pollard's level?
No.
Damn.
Nah. Because Tony Pollard actually had an impact for Dallas in his last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. So they got to do something about their. Really, they got to get their whole locker room together, though. That's another thing. If your teammate chemistry is off, you gonna see it on the field.
You think? I mean, also you hear the rumors and everything, and do you think it's time for the Steelers to move on from Mike Tomlin or what? You know?
No. There's not many more good choices you're gonna find out there, to be honest with you. Especially none with no actual like upside. With him, you can at least, let's say you're gonna have a positive season. You're gonna at least potentially make the playoffs, if not go straight to the playoffs wild card, you know. Even though he hasn't won nothing in a long time. I mean, you can look per se, you know, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with sticking your hand in the cookie jar, but I wouldn't say just grab the cookie just yet. You know, don't get the cookie yet. You know, you just feel around there, see if you got something, but don't grab no cookie out yet, man. You might fuck yourself over and go back to rebuilding mode, which is something you're not at right now. So you don't want to take no steps back. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah. And I thought it was crazy. You know, like, damn, like, no, I mean, like, you know, no losing season. You know, I understand. Like, it's hard. It's hard to win games in the NFL. And shout out to my boy Chris, man. My boy, you know, I'm talking, you know, texting him. You know, he'll a big time Steelers fan. And, you know, when I go to the gym, we all, you know, we'll talk about it. And I asked him, you know, I said, man, how you feel about, you know, the what people saying about Mike? And he was like, you know, bro. He's like, you thinking about it, bro? Like, he said something got to change. You know, it's been a while since he won a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since he won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And then when he won a Super Bowl, all the players that was there wasn't his players. It was actually Bill Cowher's team or players. And he didn't drop Big Ben. You know, all the offensive corners he had, you know, over the years, you know, they weren't good. And I was like, no, I totally understand his point of view too,
right,
on that. You know, and I think in some effect too as well as like it's like, damn, bro, think about it. This dude never had a losing season. You know, some of that gotta be coaching.
Right.
You know, and it's like, what is it? You know, it could be injuries. You know what I'm saying? It could be something small. And it's always something with the Steelers. They're always missing something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this year is quarterback. I mean, actually, I think the past few years, I mean, since Ben left was quarterback, and then when Ben was there, you know, they were very strongly offensively. They were very heavy on offense, but then they had the egos with what AB and Le'Veon,
right?
And then and then the shit that happened with Ryan Shazier, you know, on the defense. You know what I'm saying? And they took a hit on that, bro. That was a setback. And you know, we had some games where like against the Patriots, and you know where some calls had happened, and you know the game against the Jags, and they were down big in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things you can point the fingers at, you know, but you know, just time and time again, man. You know, they had a time to potentially, you know, be up there at the top, you know, again, but I don't know, man. I don't think Mike Tomlin get rid of Mike is the option, you know. In the last, I think, well, not in the last, but the history of the Steelers. You know, they don't have three head coaches. You know, Chuck Noll was there, and then up till you know, Bill Cowher was there, and then and it was Mike. So they don't have three head coaches since Pittsburgh became an organization, man. You know, so I don't know, man. I can't see them, you know, doing that. I don't think it's the right move to, you know, but there will be some questions. There are some questions, and they have to be answered going in this offseason. And, you know, for sure, we got to figure out, like, you know, what they're going to do with the quarterback, you know, what they're going to do in the offseason, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, obviously, we'll I think the week of the Pro Bowl, I think I'll do like a ranking or something like that, or something, or all the teams that's eliminated. Kind of just like go over like what they need to improve on or whatever. Okay. Kind of go something like that, something to do for that. The next game. Before you had anything else you want to say with that game?
All right, good.
All right. Next game, man. Denver 7, Bills 31.
Now that's what you call a blowout.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, man. So, you know, I was, you know, got off of work. You know what I'm saying? You know, got to the crib. You know, I was waiting on my dad to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a cut. You know, I got my dad's got clippers for. You know what I'm saying? My dad got me. You know, I got my dad back cutting hair again. You know what I'm saying? Get the feedback. I used to get back. You know, back I was in elementary up to high school. You know what I'm saying? And you know, go to Wendy's. You know, and I seen Bo Nix threw a 43-yard touchdown on the first drive. I'm like, huh? I was like, hold up now. I was like, so you know, I'm in the Wendy's line and drive through watching the game. I'm like, so shit, these boys been making the game, but yeah. And then next thing you know, it was 31 unanswered points by the Buffalo Bills. It was over. Not really much to say about this game. Just like the game before this, you know, Bills pretty much just took care of football. Took care of business. Allen went 20 for 26, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns. 46 yards on the ground. You know, James Cook had a big day, 23 carries, 420 yards and a touchdown. Denver only had 63 total yards in the second half, and they went 3 for 11 on third downs. You know, they finally got a big play going for Curtis Samuel. Let me see. You know, Khalil Shakir. I think that man, he a problem, bro. 6 catches for 61 yards.
Yeah.
I think that dude is gonna be a problem, man. For the Bills, man, whoever they play against, man, I think for him to be in the between numbers, I think that's what Josh needs, right now. It would be cool if he got Amari Cooper going and Kenyon, you know what I'm saying? But I think right now, they about to play Baltimore. I think this is where they might show us something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, really nothing much to say about this game though, but what you got to say on this?
So it was just at this point, man, it's not nothing you could really hold against the rookie. He just
thank you for coming.
Yeah, you made it here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. You weren't expected to make it here. You weren't expected to make it this far. You made it 10-7 before that game. You made it into Buffalo. So we already knew how the game was gonna go. Everybody knew how it was gonna go. We probably expected to be a little bit closer, but
I thought.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you go against Josh Allen. Curtis Samuel stepping up. Shakir, he's been playing good all year. Kincaid stepped up. Knox, he played good. And then last but not least, Cook. The motherfucker had 23 carries for 120 yards. That's a 5.2 average. And he had a rushing touchdown. So that was a big piece for them too. And Josh, he also had 8 carries, 46 yards, 5.8 average. You got Johnson, right? He goes 9 carries, 44 yards. Ty Johnson, that's a 4.9 average. So basically, you couldn't do no wrong, really. You're running the ball very efficiently. It's a high average for everybody. At least 4.9. That's high as shit. If you're talking as far as getting a good amount of carries, that's high. So at least to say, them boys they were just overpowering Denver. It's just they tried, but
don't follow what I'm doing.
There was no point.
After the dentist, don't follow what I'm doing. I ain't supposed to be doing that anyways, but fuck it for right now.
You caught on 4K. This dude.
I brush my teeth out there anyways.
This motherfucker.
What, but I'm hungry,
yeah, with Bills, man, it's just overall they just did very good. Shout out my boy Curtis Samuel, man. He's showing he could be a very good, Swiss Army knife piece. You can use him in whatever formation you want to put him in. So I'm proud of the guy, man. He got the potential to win a ring this year. So if he plays a part in that, I'm gonna just shake my head. Like, damn, we let this motherfucker go. Him and goddamn John. But we ain't there yet. I ain't talking about that game yet. So shout out them boys, man. The Bills knew they was gonna win this game, but damn, y'all just put the kids to bed, man. That's all that is.
For real.
Yeah, you put the kids to bed.
Hey, damn it, bro. Cortland freaking Sutton.
Yeah.
I had it rolling. I had it, Jay. I had it. Lad McConkey for a touchdown. Derrick Henry for a touchdown. That was Saturday. This motherfucking dude didn't score, but Terry scored. And then there was one more person. It was Terry.
Was it Nico?
Nah.
You ain't put Nico on it.
Nah. Somebody Terry. It was somebody else too. But no, I think Terry. And was it somebody for Green Bay? Was it somebody for Green Bay or? Anyways, Cortland Sutton could have won $240 something off of $5. Fuck me up, man.
God damn.
You know how mad I am, bro. Oh, Mike. Oh, and Mike came.
Mike
and Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike. Something told me to take that bump. But I was like, nah, man. I ain't connect them. Maybe he'll at least get one. No. Woke up crying.
Jordan face. God dang.
I woke up crying, but I was getting my hair cut.
He was hurt, man.
Yeah, man. Go to the crib. I'm going to the crib. Come to find that motherfucker didn't even score. Hurt.
Troy Franklin did, though.
Yeah, he did. Then Mike and Terry did later on the damn day. Fucking bozos.
I wouldn't have bet on Sutton, though. I would have told you that.
I mean, bro.
Yards wise, he gonna be consistent.
Look, it was for $5. It almost happened.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Yeah. It happens
No worries.
like me all the time.
No worries.
Just went off.
No worries. I'm gonna get him this weekend.
Talk to him.
I'm gonna get him this weekend. I'm gonna get him.
I'm telling you, I'm putting. Hey,
me and the boys, we're gonna get him this weekend.
I'm telling you.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Money in too, man.
That's a fact.
Money in too, I promise you.
Anything else on this game?
Nah, man, just good game Bills, you know. Shout out them boys, man. They did real good.
All right. The 4:30 game on Sunday. Green Bay 10, Philly 22. Off the rip, kickoff, fumble.
Trash.
Led to a Jahan Dotson touchdown. Shout out to the Eagles defense, man. They played great. You know what I'm saying? They forced four turnovers, 1 fumble, 3 interceptions. Honestly, truly, bro. Love just wasn't just healthy, man. Especially on that elbow, his throwing elbow. You can just tell the way he was throwing the ball, that he didn't have the touches and all of that. And just throughout the game, man, just the players was getting hurt left and right. Hopefully, I hope Romeo Dobbs is all right, man. He went out with another concussion, and he has that Guardian cap on. I guess he was so high up in the air when he came down, bro. It's sad to see somebody, man. Go out with a concussion, man, and we try to well, not we, but the NFL try to do things, trying to get the thing about food, man. Damn.
Big back.
Yeah. The NFL is trying to find ways to help the players when it comes to the head injuries, man, and things like that. It sucks to see, man, and hopefully he gets well soon and have a long recovery through this off season. Yeah, man. Packers defense did. I think the Packers defense did fine, man. They held them. They held them as long as they could, but just the offense just couldn't put it together. I think Hurts played well. Yeah. I don't think it was a bad game for him.
Nah.
And I think a lot of people were saying. I think a lot of people is giving him shit because the way his numbers look.
Right.
The dude haven't played in like what, in three weeks, and I think the defense definitely has a big total of that, a big part of that. They want to give anybody open. AJ Brown only had one catch for 3 targets. Mind
you, Packers defense ain't ass.
No, they're not. They're really not. You know what I'm saying? Other than land, you let. Saquon pretty much,
he had it.
He tore it all up. The longest yards he had was 17 yards, and that's the one he slid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
he could have
scored. I think that's the one he slid on.
He damn sure fucked me up on that one too. Sorry, bitch.
For real.
That's why I don't fucking bet on these dudes, man. I'm fucking done with this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They pissed me off so bad. A fucking Eagle, bro. Even a fucking former Giant. Sorry. Ooh, Ooh. It's my fault. Just pissed me off. Just made me think about that.
Oh shit. But I think at the end of the day, man, they got the job done. Yeah, man. Jordan Love, man, he get healthy, and bro, go in the field room and study.
Yeah.
And please, for God's sakes, stop throwing off your damn back foot, bro. Get your mechanics right. Please, just throw the way you're supposed to throw and not throw it from your back foot, bro. I understand you're young, you're athletic. I heard somebody say, like, since he's young, like, let him do what's comfortable for him. And then, because, like, who said it? It was Dan Orlovsky. Cause he was the backup for Matt Stafford, and he said that Matt Stafford
career, right?
Huh?
Backup a damn near whole career.
I want to say. Damn. I think so. He said that Matthew Stafford was doing the same shit, and somebody told Matt to do it, and then when Matt like tried to do it like the normal way, he was fucking up, so he went back and do what he normally would do. And then obviously when you get older, you obviously you'll throw it the way you're supposed to do, plant your back foot, and step into your front foot. The way you're supposed to do it, you know what I'm saying? So, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Do it what was comfortable for you, but I mean, dude, like, you gotta, he might have to stop, but yeah, man, it's all we need for you to do, man, this off season, man, and get healthy, get in that field room, get in the lab yourself, man, and get and do your thing, man. Josh Jacobs had a well game, man. 81 yards and a touchdown on 18 carries. Yeah, man. And for the Eagles, man, just one last thing for the Eagles, man. Hopefully they show more dominance for the offense going in the second round, playing against the Rams. Now that we know that. But I think they're fine, man. I think just Jalen was a little rusty. I think that's a lot of rusty. He missed some throws. I think.
Sorry, Peach.
I think him probably having a concussion probably had him leaving the pocket a little bit early. Thinking he had less time than what he thought. But yeah, I think he'll see that. I think he'll be a little bit more motivated and realize that what's going on. I think he has the best offensive line in the league, and yeah, man. I think just they got the job done, and that's all that matters, man. Yeah. And hopefully they don't have AJ Brown on the fucking sidelines reading the book. So
centering himself.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on this game, man?
I mean, I knew how this game was gonna go also, but we pretty much all did, to be honest with you, But it was cool. I mean, I didn't really see myself nothing different besides the Jalen thing and Jordan Love not being able to really be as efficient as he usually is. He at least usually throw a touchdown, but this defense was just stiff on him. They won't give him nothing. They won't give him nothing, man. He went 20 out of 33, 212 yards, no tubs, but 3 picks. That's unlike him.
Yeah,
that's very much unlike him. In the contrary, Jalen Hurts, 13 out of 21, 131 for 2 tubs and no picks. Only thing that I would say about his performance is just that they just didn't let him throw the ball that much, Plus,
I don't think he really needed to, though.
He didn't need to, no, because Saquon, you let Saquon take over. That's your comfortable approach. I mean, if you want to go ahead and get the game over with, just let him take over, and that's something that he's used to doing. He helped set up the pass, not the pass set up the run. So they did it they did it the way they were supposed to. So, the defense is gonna do what they do. They gonna do what they do too. They're just gonna be tough, stifling defense. They're not just gonna fold.
Nope.
So they did good too, as a whole. The whole team did good. Hurts to say, Jalen hurts to say. So yeah, Jalen. Next week though, which is this they play this Sunday, I believe.
Who's that?
The Eagles.
They play. Yeah, they got the first game on Sunday. Cause they say the last game, the best game for last.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to say that, but I think everybody, yeah.
You can think what you want, brother. You can think what you want. Show life. But yeah, Eagles, they handle business as they were supposed to. Next round, we're gonna see if you can do the same thing, or if it'll be a little bit more, or maybe a closer game potentially. I don't know. The way that we'll get to that. But yeah, they did good.
All right.
No shout out to Philly.
No shout out to Philly.
Nope.
No. All right, man. I know you've been waiting for this, so let's get right on to it. Washington 23, Tampa 20. In Jayden Daniels' first playoff game, and win. He goes 24 for 35, 268 yards and 2 touchdowns. One to Brown and one to Terry. Once again, man, he showed his confidence, resilience, and his ability to execute in crucial situations. Terry, man, he's able to show his impact on the big stage. He had 7 catches for 89 yards and a touchdown. Crazy, bro, man. Y'all were able to control the time of possession, man. Especially on that second drive y'all had.
Yeah.
17 plays for almost 10 minutes.
Shout out Cody. He said that too. We gotta have long, slow drives.
That led to a touchdown. And the time of possession was 35 minutes to 24 minutes, man.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all definitely kept Baker and the boys on the sidelines, man. That was good. And if that was the game plan, it was good.
We crock-potted that defense.
Yeah, man. That went 3 for 5 on the 4th downs. 2 for 5 in the red zone. 8 for 15 on 3rd downs. Bucks really couldn't find no momentum, man. Besides that last touchdown going to the half.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good drive. That touchdown given it to Mike Evans. Bucks O-line allowed consistent pressure. Pretty much keeping Baker under the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Defense was struggling to get off the field. Like I said, they converted 3 4th downs. One of them turned into a touchdown after the fumble, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Poor game management by Tyler Bowles. You would like to, have, the play calling and everything be better in the playoffs. The Lions, the Bucks, man, they just look flat, man. Not really much to really say. Baker only threw the ball 18 times, but he completed 15 passes for 2 touchdowns. Yeah, man, I just think that I think I sucked the life out of him, man, and you give Jayden Daniels 4 minutes to go. What the fuck you think you gonna do with it, man? You saw what the fuck he did with the the Eagles game,
mm-hmm.
And that was 2 minutes. What the hell you think you gonna do with 4 minutes?
Whatever the hell he want to.
You know what I'm saying? And and gave you a kicker the opportunity to go in there, get closer, and and don't the shit in, you know.
Barely made it.
You know, so you
Jesus
know,
Christ.
win's a win.
Yeah.
So man, yeah, man. What's your thoughts on these on this game, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm proud of my squad. I knew we could do it. I truly did. Besides the long time of possession, we didn't have penalty issues that as bad this game. I think that's what saved us too. We weren't killing ourselves the whole game, so we had an actual chance to put up a fight. In reality, we really shouldn't be 12-5. Well, at this point, 13-5. We should be a lot better. There were games before this where we kind of kicked ourselves in the head, but this game they cleaned it up. It was only 5 penalties, 39 yards. That's kind of normal somewhat for most teams. So I feel like shout out to my whole defense and offense. They were more so cohesive this game, in which I look forward to hopefully being able to carry that into this next game. It will be tough, but I hope we can do such thing. I just want to say also, shout out to De'Ami Brown, man. That boy stepped the hell up this game. My boy had 5 catches, 89 yards, and a receiving touchdown. He caught all his targets. Longest reception was 30 yards, man. That boy really, man, you want to talk about somebody that was like an unsung hero? He was the one. He was really the unsung hero of this game. Besides Terry, besides Jayden, even Bobby, besides Bobby Wagner with the fumble recovery. You got to look at De'Ami, bro. If he wouldn't have had a game like this, and he was just kind of like, some catch, he was just open. Just dots, straight dots. Just straight dots from Jayden, hitting pinpoint. We wouldn't have won if it wasn't for him. I gotta give him his credit, because I don't think he received a game ball from the team in the locker room. So I'm gonna give him his credit right now. Shout out De'Ami Brown. You know, he fully deserved that. So shout out to the whole squad, man. One thing I can say, we gotta get better with defending the run. Cause really, they could have ran that ball more than what they did.
Yeah.
Cause Bucky had 17 carries for 77 yards. That's a 4.5 average. That's good.
Fuck the round. They had the lead. He could have had probably.
He could have had more. He could have had more. If it wasn't for that fumble, he was gonna run the ball then. But you know, for our sakes, you know, the fumble happened. Which, if it wasn't for that fumble, I'm not gonna lie, ain't no telling how that would have went. We might could have got a stop, maybe not. The way the momentum was going, they were just gonna take it downfield. But you know, hey, football guys looked out. It was a good old time, baby. I knew as soon as they fumbled that ball, it was over. You just knew. You just knew we was gonna take it back for 7. So, shout out to the guys, man. The whole squad. This was a team win, a full team win. I'm proud of this team, man. That was amazing. So, yeah, everybody gets their props. Everybody gets their props. Terry, you got your quarterback, man. You got your coach. So, we're looking forward to some good football in the future.
Yeah, man, it was I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fell asleep in all these games besides the Broncos game and the Philly game. Yeah, man, it's just just time and time again, bro. Just getting Jayden that opportunity to to win a game. He's gonna step up to the play and and go make a play. And for him to be a rookie, and all that. It's good seeing that, man. Good confidence in himself, and also and trusting his teammates. And that's what it's about. And that's what it's about. Playing football, man, or any team sport, man. Have the ability to have confidence in yourself, and also your supporting cast. That's what he's doing, man. And hopefully, regardless of what happens, whatever, hopefully, he can build off of this and have a successful career, you know, and bring something that, you know, that Washington haven't seen in, you know, in like almost in 30 years, you know what I'm saying? So, you got some promising coming, man. You got some promising, man. So,
about time.
For the Bucks, it's back to the drawing boards, man.
Yeah.
Figure out what the hell you're gonna do with Chris Godwin. You know, you got somebody in Bucket Irvin. You know, probably want to rebuild your defense. You know, Mike is going to be consistent. You know, you got somebody in McMillan and your rookie. So
yeah, he played good. Keep Cade out too. That time that Mike was out, I think Chris Godwin was out. He stepped up big.
Yeah, I think when Mike was out, Chris was playing. And Chris was playing well.
I think it was 1 to 2 games where both were out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Where he stepped up, like he was the guy.
And then when Mike came out, that's when Chris tore his ACL or wherever it was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So he got the capability to you know, turn it up. As in Cade, he's got the capability to do it. They just gotta figure out how to get him more involved. And for their sake, you know, next season. But yeah, it was a good win, man. I mean, I was in there. I knew how it was gonna go when I seen we had the ball last. You know, you just kind of know. You just kind of got that feeling when it's your team. You know how your team gonna do. So we're a second half team, really last quarter team, last 5 minutes team.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want that to be a habit, man.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially like I said last week, you know. You want to play a full quarter game and not just the last 5 minutes of the game, you know, because, you know, you play teams like, you know, like Detroit or Kansas City or Bills or anything like that. You know, you're picking up the last 5 minutes. They'd already got up on you in the first 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so, but it's just a learning curve. You know, they'll learn from that. You know, Cliff will learn that. Yeah. You know, hopefully he'll come back. I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think he's going to take any jobs. You know, I think it's too fast for him to leave.
Definitely too fast.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he should keep going, building off this success, and you know, and don't break anything that's not broken. You know what I'm saying? So. He should I think he should just come back and wait probably like a few years and build something what y'all got in Washington. You know what I'm saying? So
and another thing, kick them goddamn field goals on 4th down, motherfucker. You going for it? Cost our ass, really.
Yeah.
Luckily, it won't too damn bad. But it was 2 times where we could have got 6 points, and he went for it on 4th and short. When you can get points this next game, get them fucking points, bro. They gonna add up. I'm telling you, don't play this next game. We don't have no time for going forward and missing out on the opportunity to get any points.
Well, shit, you might, because the other Dan on the other side is gonna go for it too, and he don't like kicking either. So
yeah, defense got to step the fuck up. This is a versatile offense in the Lions, so got a lot to put up with. Very much lot.
Last game of the wild card. Vikings 9, Rams 27. Dominant performance on the Rams defense, man. 9 sacks, time for the record for the playoffs. You know, Rams on their first drive, man. They 7 plays, 70 yards, man. They basically set the tone for them. Staff in the first half, 11 for 12. Went 11 for 12, 124 yards and a touchdown. The Vikings defense struggled, man. Sam got sacked 6 times in the first half with 2 turnovers, 1 interception, 1 fumble. That turned into a touchdown. Second half was no better. You know, Sam got sacked 3 more times. You know, he was holding the ball too long than what he's supposed to. You know, some of it was on him, some was on the O-line. You know, but you know, Sam starting to look like the old him.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely had a flashback.
You know, he tries to stay in, make some plays. You know, make some good throws. You know, mostly under the pressure. And you know, a crazy stat too, man. You know, 8 players on the Rams defense either had a half a sack or a sack.
God dang.
So
everybody was eating.
Yeah, everybody was eating, man. Yeah, man. Bro. And obviously, you know, the Rams offense kind of slowed down in the second half. But bro, yeah, these motherfuckers, man. If they
turn it up.
They turning it up. Boy.
It's gonna be a good ass game.
Hey, I don't see anything about the other day. I was like, damn, bro. What a full circle it'll be that, what was it? Detroit gets their first playoff win against the Rams. Was it last year, and the first time in a long time? No, first, hold on, let me say this. Stafford gets traded to the Lions. Stafford gets traded to the Rams. Jared goes to the Lions. You know, they both go to the playoffs. You know, Jared beats the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Their first playoff win, you know, in a long time.
Yeah.
Now, it's a possibility that they may meet in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that, you know, the Rams won this trade. And obviously, you know, they won the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? But some real shit, I think it's even.
Yeah.
I think it's about fucking even, man.
It is.
And them picks that they send to the Lions, they got Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, and with Terrion Arnold, and somebody else stacked up.
Yeah, that's some good selections, though.
Some good selections, man. It's good selections, man. For the Vikings, man. Yeah, man. I think Sam gonna fuck himself up, man. He had a payday coming, but
yeah.
You know, reportedly he was supposed to get about like 40.
Fuck.
But I think he'll probably get about 35. But if I'm Sam, hey man, I'll come back to Minnesota, bro.
Hell yeah.
For 2 years. I won't go anywhere else.
That's a good system.
I don't give a damn about a good system. You go anywhere else, you gonna get exposed. You might get exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why leave somewhere and you potentially may not even be that good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could probably go to the Giants.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? But why? Why leave? Who cares if they drafted J.J. McCarthy with the 9th overall pick or whatever it was?
Mm-hmm.
That's on them. They had to trade him away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and shit, that's good access for y'all because y'all can probably get like a first rounder or a second rounder for JJ. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm saying about you, man, I'll come back, bro, for another couple years, man. He our age, bro. He ain't up but 26.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? So,
got plenty of time.
Yeah, man. You know, whatever the whatever the Vikings offer you, man, take it. You know, obviously, I think Kevin O'Connell is going to his last year on his contract. So I don't know how that's going to be. Hopefully he gets an extension or see how that goes. But if I'm Sam, man, if Kevin's there, I for sure will come back.
Hell yeah.
So what's your thoughts on this game, bro?
How the fuck Cooper Kupp gonna get fucking what? 29 yards?
I ain't gonna tell you, bro. Cooper Kupp. His mojo from what happened 4 seasons ago.
Dog.
Hey, that shit gone, bro. He ain't got it in him no more.
Dog.
He ain't got it in him no more, bro.
One catch.
It's the Puka show.
Puka is that guy.
It's the Puka show, man.
5 for 44. Even Higbee, he was the team leader in yards. 5 catches on 58 yards. So, also, Shout out Kyron Williams, man. He put in work too. 16 carries for 76 yards. So, you know, them guys, they get to it. He had a reception touchdown. 3 receptions for 16 yards and a reception touchdown. So, shout out to that guy, man. You know, they getting the quarterback out of shit. Whenever that rush start to hit, man, just throw it to your little running back, man. Let him do the rest. So, shout out to that guy. Davis Allen, he also had a touchdown also. So, yeah. Everybody pretty much did their job besides whatever we could try to get with Cooper Kupp. But they pulled the win out, so no complaints. Maybe next game he can do something. But it's going to be difficult to try to get a mojo going against Philly like that. They have some great coverage, I must say.
Did they play in this season?
Fucking Darius Austin got hot.
I can't remember if they played.
Shit.
Sorry about that. Had technical difficulties. I don't even know what the fuck I said. It was
Rams and Philly. Did they play this season?
Yeah, man. About like I said, you know, Sam, bro. We're talking about Sam or we're talking about the Rams? I don't even know.
Rams.
Rams. Yeah, man. Yeah. Overall good performance from them. You know, like I said, you know, they kind of slacked off in the second half. You know, but they pretty much had that shit on lock. Defense, you know, did their thing. You know, they young guns, man. Bryce Young, Byron Young. I think it's Byron Young, Kobe Turner. You know, Durant. You know, Jared Reverse. You know, and Lakes, man. Those guys, bro. You know, them young guys, man. They taking over for the defense. You know, everybody thought that, you know, the Rams defense would take a step back. You know what? You know, with no Aaron Darnold, but you know, them guys, they're taking a big step forward, man. And
those young boys.
And if they're able to play like this and get you know, Eagles, man. It's gonna be a very good ball game, man. It's gonna be difficult for the Eagles, man, for sure. And actually, is that I guess we go ahead and preview these divisional round with Houston and Kansas City playing on Saturday, man. You know, how you feel about that game, man? Do you think Houston got a chance? And how you think Kansas City is gonna play out, bro? You know, obviously these guys the stars haven't played in ball. You know, probably in what, like
2 weeks?
3 weeks? No, probably I think it's 3 weeks actually.
Dang.
So, cause I think they blew out the Steelers. And then all that. So,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's gonna be a good game, but I think Kansas City, they have more talent than Chargers, so it's not going to be like Texas going to look as dominant. But I feel like Joe Mixon, he will put his foot down in this game. He's going to have to show why these guys made the top of their division and why they are the number 4 seed. I mean, they gotta come to play. That's just simple as it can be. He has to put his foot down and show why he's the focal point of the offense right now. Besides Nico Collins, but as far as getting everything set up, that's going to be him. So I don't see Kansas City really stopping him like that. He's not going to have a 120 game, but he's going to have at least a 90. I say at least a 90 and 2 tubs, 2 rushing touchdowns. CJ Stroud, he might have like a little 230 and whatnot. You know, cool 2 tubs, maybe, potentially. But that's going to come with him having to read this good defense, though, because Kansas City, their defense is no slouch. They've been good. since he won his second ring, they've been really like a lock. I think it was since his second one though. I think the first one was when the offense was more powerful. I think the second one was when that defense kind of like they put their foot down.
Talking about Kansas City?
Yeah. I want to say his defense really put that foot down in the second ring.
The first ring, the offense was powerful. I mean, the first two rings, yeah. The second ring was against who? Yeah, the Niners. What the fuck?
You had who was it?
They played
Brady?
They played Niners, Bucks, Eagles, Niners. Oh, Eagles. So the Eagles won. Yeah, they that's when the defense was like,
a certified lock.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. So besides that Super Bowl when Jalen single-handedly torched them. He had four touchdowns. I think 3 on the ground and one throw. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Torched them.
He had a great game though, I must say.
Yeah, that's an all-time performance right there.
I guess.
Shit. All right.
I'm hating.
I mean, you hate him. That man single-handedly, bro. Like
that was him being a game changer. Finally.
That was. Yeah. I mean, even though it was a push. They had the push touch, but still, bro, that was something. Kansas City beat them 27-19. Mixon only had 57 yards that game. Pat went crazy for 260 and a touchdown. Worthy had 7 catches for 65. This man Tank Dale and Nico was there. So yeah, man, I think like you said, man, Mixon's gonna have a good game. I mean, truly, bro, everything has to go right for the Texans, man, for them to even be in the game, bro. I mean, if I'm being really honest, not you got attack the tackles for Kansas City because the tackles is not their best. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your sacks out from the tackle, so that means your edge rushers gotta have your best game. So, Wayne Anderson, Danielle Hunter, this is y'all type of games, man. Be alert on where Xavier Worthy is. Don't let him get those explosive plays.
D-Hop too. D-Hop. Don't fuck around. Let him start getting hot during the playoffs.
I mean,
don't let it happen.
Yeah, maybe. Please don't. For sure, whoever y'all got guarding Travis Kelce, man, this is the time that you don't want him to get going. You know what I'm saying? They got home field advantage, so you already know how they feeling. So, you want him to be contained, man.
Right.
But like I said, man, you want to have your eyes on Xavier Worthy, man, and I feel like this is they're bringing the gadget plays on this, and don't sleep on Noah Gray and Justin Watson either. So, yeah, man, this is gonna take all 12 guys and penalties and all that shit. Cut that shit out. Do not give Kansas City any ammo because they will take advantage of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for sure. Well, Washington, Detroit, man. Detroit. With both of these teams, man. They're both gonna. They're both gonna be aggressive.
Yeah.
No matter what's gonna happen. I think for your team, I think Washington don't want to be over aggressive. I think I still need to be conservative or what y'all want to do. For like I said, man, you want to play. You don't want to play. Just a fourth quarter game. You need to play all 4 quarters, man. Yes. All 3 levels of football: offense, defense, and special teams. Jayden Daniels, man, you got to play a very well game. No turnovers. Run the ball well. throw the ball effectively. No turnover-worthy plays at all.
Right.
I know the Detroit Lions defense is still banged up a little bit, but I think they're getting some pieces a little bit. The longer the playoffs go, and offensively on the for the Detroit, man, they get their Montgomery coming back. So for your defense, man, they got to lock in on that. They got the two-handed monsters in the backfield. You know about Amon St. Brown.
Jameson.
Jameson went. About Jameson, and also don't sleep on Laporta, who been sluggish this year, but this is the type of games to where like he may be able to pop off. So
Facts.
So Detroit, man, don't overlook them, man. I hope Detroit don't overlook y'all, because Washington can be that team to where they can put some points on the board. But Washington probably on that same thing what they did with the Bucks, man. They try to probably keep Detroit on the sidelines. But we know Detroit, man, they're gonna be aggressive, and what they do, and if they fail, Washington got to capitalize off that.
That's a fact. A big thing I gotta say for this game is penalties. Defense, we can't have them. We can't have penalties giving them free yards. The last thing we gotta do is give them any free yards. Like, they can't go get them themselves. We can't help them. We cannot help them. St. Juice and Igbohim, which is number 1 on my defense. I need y'all to sit this game out. This ain't for y'all, man. I don't care if we gotta bring guys up from the practice squad. These two guys right here is prone to get flags every game. We can't have it with this team, man. If the coaches know what's good for them, keep these two guys out as much as possible, or have them in drop coverage. We don't want them touching nobody. We can't have it. We cannot. That's gonna be something very difficult for the quarterback to overcome, and which he's able to damn near overcome almost any situation. But you don't want to put him in that position to where he has to. If he just so happened to play good throughout the whole game, because everybody's doing their part equally, then that's what you want. You don't want to force him to do anything extra to where he can injure himself, because he does play superhero ball. He is our, I guess you'll call, Superman. So as far as offense, we got to be crafty. Whatever that may entail, we have to get the run game going. Run game, B-Rob, I need you to stop running like you Le'Veon Bell. Stop hiding behind them fucking blockers, bro. Our blocking is not that damn good for the run. So I need you to get on through there and get the fuck out like Eckler does. Get the ball, get the fuck on. Hit the outside if you got to. It don't matter. Receivers are going to do their thing. We need another big game from De'Ami Brown. Whoever the fuck ever helps. We need the kicker to be just as good as he was this last game. Hopefully he get it straight through without giving everybody a heart attack. But what can you do? I got faith in this. Underdog.
All right, Rams, Philly. Rams. Just offensively, man. Keep doing what they're doing. Stafford, man. This is where Stafford, steps up and play big, man. I think this is fun when we watch. I think this is the fun time to watch Stafford, man. Putting on the stage. Obviously, we were able to see this from Stafford when it was with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was only able to see bits and pieces of it, but since he's been with the Rams, in the playoffs, man, we see some big time performances from him. We would like for him to get Cooper Kupp going, but we don't want him to force it. Obviously, over the years, he's been very, turnover worthy. So let's like not do that. Let's let the game come to Kupp. If he's open, he's open. He got that space. Obviously, Stafford's gonna give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not force it to him, man. And I know a lot of people want to get Kupp, get Kupp going, but if it like somebody like me, I like to give everybody the ball, but whoever got the hot hand, I like to give him the ball. And right now it's Puka, bro. And maybe Philly, man, they may have. Switch it up and they might double Puka, man.
Right.
It might be a Kupp game. So we'll see how that goes. But if the offense be explosive, keep the Eagles defense on their toes. Rams for sure, man. You gotta find a way to slow down the line down with Jalen Carter and these guys, man, and they're coming after you, man, and they're gonna come after you every play, all 3 downs, or shit, maybe all 4 downs. You know what I'm saying? So, get that run game going. You might put some play action in there and keep it off. Like I said, keep it off their toes.
Mm-hmm.
Good secondary with Slay, Cooper DeJean, Quavion Mitchell. Blankenship, they got some good guys back there that can make plays, man, and so on and so forth. On the other, flipping the sides, Philly offense, man, like I said, step it up on the passing game wise. Don't force it, AJ Brown, but obviously, he want to give him a little bit more targets if it's there. Kevin getting him going. Obviously feed Saquon the ball, obviously, because he can single-handedly can take over this game. Jalen, man, get the rust out. So, I want to see a big performance come out of you. Take your time in the pocket. Leave it when necessary. And man, just make big time plays, man, when it comes down to it. And Rams defense, man, not expecting to have another non-sack game, but definitely for sure to bring that pressure down, man, and be conservative with how you do it, because you bring pressure down, you bring everybody down in the box, Saquon might be gone or something can happen, man. Big explosive plays for the Eagles, man. I think this is. I'm hoping this is a good game, man. I think I would like to see this be a good game, man. Honestly, I think what these defenses and how they've been playing lately, man. I think I like to see something pop or something good. I can see Saquon I can see maybe Jalen can probably go off in this game, in the passing game, but we shall see. But maybe we can get a Stafford masterclass in this, though.
Yeah, I agree. Defense, just keep the same intensity. Don't let nothing up. If y'all want to be dogs, this will be the game. This will be the one. Don't let up shit. Don't let off on shit. Throughout the whole game, just be consistent. That's the best thing I could tell you. Just consistency. Offense-wise, get your star guys going. Kyron, Cooper, and Puka. And the rest should flow. Higbee, too. Get him involved. All of those guys. And make sure Jalen doesn't get going. You don't need 2 damn problems, Jalen and Saquon. Try to make Saquon win you the game, but make it living hell for him as best as you can. Because I can say he's damn sure gonna give you hell. I'm not gonna lie. That's one motherfucker that's hard to stop, especially with this type of blocking, man. That motherfucker's difficult. So do what you can, bro. You got the front 4 to do it. So you just gotta look. Put y'all heads together. You know that little circling rush that they do? I don't know what you call it. Weaving? I guess that's what you would call it. I don't know the particular term for it. So like when you have your D lineman and one rushes, the two go behind those other two and rush the middle. It's like a big circle. One goes to the inner, two go to the outer. They kind of switch. It's like circles. Like
it's not a circle. It's
like switch rotations, I guess you would call it.
No, it's not that. It's I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
so
no.
do that shit.
Yeah, it's yeah, I know what you're saying. I think we call it. It's like a fuck.
Yeah, that's something that was hard for me to remember also. So I just described it.
It's like a I know what you're saying with the because the linebacker would tap the D lineman and say, "Hey, look," he'll tap the side where he's going and they'll cross. He'll lower the opposite lineman the opposite side where they're going at. Yeah, it's an X. I think we called it when I was playing. I think we called it cross. It's an X, but it's a certain term for it. But I know I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
so you get through the gaps.
Yeah, get through the gaps. That's exactly what I mean.
But yeah, it's
run through the motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's for blitzing. Yeah.
Run through them bitches.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Run through shit. And I need your O-line to be on point for Matt Boy. You need your O-line to be on point.
Yeah, for God's sakes.
Philly. Their D-line is not going. They not coming for nothing less than 5 sacks. I guarantee. That's at least their goal. 5 sacks. Hopefully you don't let them get it. I hope not, myself. I hope they lose this game. But neither here nor there, you know. Looking forward to a good game out of this.
Baltimore and Bills, man. Baltimore, man, just back in the same situation, bro. Don't forget, don't please, for God's sakes, in these big games, don't forget your fucking identity, man. You have Derrick Henry for a reason. Fucking use them. Regardless if Zay Flowers is back or not, fucking use Derrick Henry, bro. Do not. I mean, I understand, you know, it's Lamar, but don't let it come down to Lamar. Try to hero ball this, and we know he's capable of doing it, but let Derrick Henry use Derrick Henry while you got him, man. Like this is what you have him for. You didn't have him last year. Matter of fact, you haven't had him this whole time, and use him. This is where you fucking use him. And also Lamar, man, you gonna do your thing, bro. Don't forget to play your game. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that, bro. When the lane is there, fucking take it. If the throw is there, fucking take it. You know, and play ball, man. Just play ball, because you know the guy on the other side is going to do the same thing. And Josh, just take care of the football. Play your game. You know what I'm saying? Take what the defense is giving you, man, and don't overthink yourself, bro. You know, some of these guys haven't been in this situation before. You know, don't stress your fucking coaches. You got home field advantage, bro. The weather is on your side. It might snow. So, man, take advantage of that shit, man. And this is gonna be a fun game. A lot of people are gonna be watching this. It's at 6:30 on Sunday. Good game, good timing. This is the game of the fucking weekend, man. And you know, the game of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, Josh, you know, hopefully you can get some connections going with Amari. You know what I'm saying? James Cook, man, run the ball. You know, it might be some wet conditions, so you got to run the ball. And this could be a running game too. So, hell, you know what I'm saying? So, this is gonna be a good game, man.
Yeah, between both quarterbacks and running backs, it could turn out to be a rushing game. So, I know that Derek better get at least 25 carries.
Yeah.
I need at least 25. And from James, I need at least 20. Minimum. You gotta make it happen. You gotta take the pressure off the quarterback as much as possible. Josh, he damn sure can carry this team to the win if the rush ain't going the way it's supposed to, he could do both, run and throw. He can switch it up. Lamar, you really don't want to put him in that position. 25 carries, Derrick Henry minimum. That's what it has to be. And that's pretty much all I got for it right there.
Yeah, I need about 10 carries from Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I need about 60 yards from him on the ground.
Yeah. Need some
Put that
good
pressure.
yardage.
Just put that pressure on him. Put that pressure on him so they can bring somebody in to where he can throw the ball over the top. Put that pressure on him. And matter of fact, I need for them to put the pressure on early so in the second half they can do some adjustments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Ravens probably do the same thing with Lamar. Lamar do the same thing. You know, make some play. Hey, this is not checkers, chess. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good game, man. I'm excited for it, man.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for it.
Me too.
I'm really excited for it. But you know, I'm going with Kansas City, Detroit. You know, Philly and Bills with this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Kansas City. I'm gonna go Washington. I'm gonna switch it up, man. I got faith in my team. I'm gonna go Washington. I guess Philly. That's the safe play, but I want to say Rams. Let's go Rams. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say Rams and Ravens. Chiefs, Commanders, Rams, Ravens.
All right.
2 C's, 2 R's.
All right. Like I said at the beginning of the show, you know, the first episode after the Super Bowl name change will be Full Court Blitz Podcast. You know, we'll be continuing to keep saying it so everybody will know what's going on. Everything, like subscription wise, everything is going to be changing. So you see anything, you're confused, anything like that, you know why. The picture will still be the same, just the name, just a different name. But until y'all get used to the name, then maybe the picture will change. So,
right.
But yeah, man. In Divisional Round, you know, we'll probably have some. Once everything cracks down, we'll probably have. Maybe next week, next episode, we'll probably talk a little bit basketball, you know, because you know football season's cracking down a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, see what the fuck going on with that. And yeah, man, that's all I got. You got anything?
All good, y'all. Don't sleep on my boys though, and don't sleep on the Texans. Don't sleep on the Rams. And then, last but not least, Bills Ravens could be game of the year.
Could be. Yeah. That being said, man, one of the few times until the name change, man, it's the end of episode 128 of the Out of Court Podcast. I'm on your boy Trez.
J. Ferd.
And your boys are signing out.